up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another vlog. It's Saturday morning, about 20 minutes before sunrise. I had grand plans today to hike up to the top of Elk Mountain. There's some meadows up there and hopefully get up there for the sunrise. I am completely out of hiking shape, so I made it about 1 kilometer in and I could not do 6 more. So I just headed back to the car, and I think that was the right choice because right now the entire top of the mountain is covered in a cloud and sunrise is about 10 minutes out. So instead we're just set up here on the side of the road. Apparently there's a clearing here. I didn't see it when I drove up in the morning because it was pitch black, but it's fairly wide open. So we'll see what we can do. We got about 10 minutes to set up and find something before the light starts hitting on those mountains. So this should be fun. It's not exactly what I was hoping for today, but sometimes it's okay to settle. So we'll see what we can do. Alright, I'm still waiting for that sun to fill in. I don't think it's going to hit the peak that I'm looking at, but it looks like it's going to start shining on the valley a bit, so that should look pretty good. The clouds are lit up a bit as well, so I might get some good contrast there. I think I found a decent composition that's got some pink wildflowers in the foreground, the valley behind it, and then another peak going up on the other side. So we'll see how that looks once the sun starts shining on it. It should be coming right down through the valley here in a couple minutes. So we'll see what happens. I think this spot should work fairly well. I think the peak that we're looking at might be blocked either by a cloud or it's behind another peak, so the sun won't be hitting it for quite some time. But we should get some more light shining on the trees at least, so that should help with some color and some contrast. Alright, so this is really starting to look some sort of critter in the bush. So the light is starting to really fill in. I completely misjudged where I thought it would be coming in from, which turned out to be okay because I really like the way it's hitting right now. The only thing it's missing is just that one peak in the background. Here, let me show you. That one right there. The sun just isn't hitting that. I think it's just covered up by this other mountain here on the left. But we're getting some really nice light rays just shining straight through the valley. I really want that peak to get lit up because the light's just sort of chasing up the ridge towards that. So if we could get a little bit of light on top of the peak too, that would just be the icing on the cake for that shot. As it is, it's okay. I think the colors and the contrast with the light shining on those trees should look pretty good. It's just missing that bang element. It's got the leading lines going up to the peak and there's just no light on the peak itself. So we'll wait around and see if that fills in, and then we'll put the drone up in the air. I think we're decently high above the valley, so we should be able to get some pretty good aerial shots. I'm not sure how far we are away from the river. If I'll be able to get out over top of that, it might be too far away at this point, but the light's really starting to pop and shine through and get some good light rays, so with the drone up in the air it should look pretty great. Probably find some other lookouts or some spots with some good light. So I'll see what I can find on the way down. It's a pretty windy road, so it should be fun. I might go to the river actually to see if there's some good sunlight down there. So not as foggy as it was last week, but I think the patchiness of the clouds makes the sun that much more dramatic, so it should be pretty good. So on the drive down, I didn't see any viewpoints or anything like that that was worth stopping for. I wasn't ready to call it a morning yet and end my photo search, so I stopped at the Blue Heron Reserve now, just in Chilliwack. I'm not expecting to see any blue herons this time of year here, but they do have some nice little walkways and paths, so just gonna meander around through here for a little bit, see if I can't find any cool little spots or anything like that. Okay, so I am now going to be walking with my phone in front of my face the entire time, not because I'll be recording video, but because I've walked into about 12 cobwebs so far, and I'm sick of them getting stuck to my face. So I'll be going full vlog mode even when I'm not recording. I think I just walked through like 3 more. So clearly I'm the first person on this path so far today, which I guess is okay, but cobwebs are not. So I just got back to the car and realized that I didn't shoot any B-roll the entire morning, which could make for a fairly boring vlog. So I apologize if you've been waiting for B-roll this entire time and you haven't gotten any. I also didn't really get a hero shot by any means. But that's kind of what happened when you plan on hiking to the top of a mountain and then you don't actually hike to the top of a mountain. Throws a bit of a curveball into all your plans. But I think it was still a good morning. It's always a good morning when you can get out. I got up a little early for what I ended up doing. I'm getting up at 3:30 to wait for 3 hours for the sun to rise on a mountain wasn't exactly ideal. But that's okay. I still got out, still got some photos. I was pretty happy with the way the sun was hitting those trees when I was in the valley. Obviously not the vista that I had in mind or the meadows or anything like that. But I think I came away with some okay shots. And then the Blue Heron Nature Reserve was just mostly a bunch of snapshots of pathways and whatnot, as you probably saw. So definitely not my best outing, but enjoyable nonetheless. If you enjoyed this vlog, hit that thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more of these in the future, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And I will see you all in the next video.